Just before we do though, let's kick things off with something pretty spicy. What is your most controversial opinion about growing a SaaS business?
I have so many controversial opinions, and I've shared many of them on podcasts or in my blog or elsewhere. I'm surprised in many ways that people actually still listen to me, and I haven't offended everyone in the SaaS market. I would say one of the spiciest takes I can think of right now off the top of my head is the over reliance on marketing. And this feeds into a larger spicy take, which is that we are incredibly, as SaaS founders and creators, we are incredibly, let's say, for lack of a better word, stupid about what succeeds in the short term and what succeeds in the long term. So, what I mean by that is a lot of people I talk to and a lot of my experiences are that building a business, we overemphasize what we think we can do in the short term. So, we think we can scale it a lot faster. And it actually takes a lot longer than we think. And this is true even of really experienced founders. So making sure that we understand actually what happens and how to actually grow a business, I think is really critically important. And I think is so misunderstood in the world of tech. And with marketing, especially, I think a lot of that reasoning for, let's say, over reliance on the short term is because people think they can just pour marketing juices on the engine right away and they can start throwing money at it, it'll succeed right away. What we notice with our products is of the $13 million we've made, and I'll talk about this year specifically, of the millions we've made this year, of the hundreds of thousands of users that have signed up this year, of the 20 to 30,000 customers we've had this year to our products, roughly 60% have come from non-paid marketing activities, more specifically non-intentional marketing activities. So we see a lot of our growth comes from product-led growth levers, building great products, doing these things that are outside of the traditional scope of marketing. So as someone who comes from both a product and marketing background, I often laugh at marketers who just think they can pour gasoline on a fire and expect it to just skyrocket a business right away. That's more often than not true.
But it's interesting you say that because I had a mentor once who said there's no such thing as a silver bullet. Everyone's looking for a silver bullet, but there's no such thing. There's just a shitload of lead
Right.
bullets. And the more experienced I get, that's been true the whole way through my career. I think that's probably been true for you as well.
Oh yeah.
But it's amazing how many people are just looking for that one amazing thing that's suddenly going to overnight turn their business into a success story. And instead of chasing that, you're probably better off just realize that it takes time. Even if you do everything right, it just takes time sometimes.
It does. It does. And I think a lot of it is I caution founders away from reading about these really amazing unicorns. Right? It's kind of like the highlight reel of comparison that a lot of us find ourselves in with social media, where someone looks more fit than us, they have like the amazing partner and all these things with comparison are so challenging. And a saying I love is comparison is a thief of joy. And I think that is especially true in SaaS and startups. So when we look outside and we see a company like Facebook that just had hockey stick growth or what appears to be hockey stick growth, although different behind the scenes, we compare ourselves to what we are doing right now. So a lot of my experience building these products is trying to be non-attached to the outcome and just coming up with a really great hypothesis and assuming that if my strategy and process is really good, that I'll eventually figure it out. It's kind of like flipping a coin 15 times or something. If I flip a coin 15 times and I want to get heads 3 times in a row, I'll increase my chances as I flip more and more and more and more.
Hey, it's Ryan here. If you liked that video, please click the like and subscribe button somewhere down there and check out the full interview right over here. Go on, click it. You know you want to.